Hello, just a very quick one again today. I know some folks like to carry a little pocket notepad with them. Very useful, and I find it quite satisfying using a pen and paper to jot information down. Do use my mobile phone for memos and reminders and lists and things a lot of the time nowadays, but I still do like using a pen and paper, and it can be really useful for leaving notes for people, for writing down little shopping lists, stuff like that. I don't need to use a notepad all the time nowadays, but I do like to carry one, and my favoured one is this Block Rhodia number 10. These notepads are absolutely tiny, about 76 millimeters tall or 3 inches, and about 52 millimeters wide or 2 inches. This notepad is a little bit smaller than a credit card, and a lot of folks would say this is ridiculously tiny. I find these dead useful. My handwriting's tiny, but I find this narrowly spaced square grid paper is just so useful for little notes, and one of these little notebooks has come in useful quite a few times if I've been out with the kids and we're sat having to wait for something in their board. Play paper games on one of these, or you need to write a little to-do list for the day.
Win that race, buy that Porsche. Must remember to give Christy Turlington a ring.
There's my little to-do list for the day, and it's quite satisfying to cross stuff off once you've achieved it. But the other reason I really like these little notebooks, and I've used bigger traditional notebooks in the past, and they're really nice, aren't they? They're really attractive, nice to have, nice to buy, but I love these because the pages just tear out when you've done with whatever you're doing. Just tear the page out and dispose of it. I hate when my notebooks end up with tons of pages with random bits and bobs of info in them and you're rooting to find your stuff. I use these as really tiny kind of to-do list project books, and when you're done, take it out, get rid of that page once it's done. Just to mention this paper as well, it's Rhodia paper, so it's fantastic. Really, really wonderful quality, excellent to write on with any pen. Rhodia paper is also wonderful for fountain pens if you're into that sort of thing. Really takes fountain penning just beautifully. Wonderful stuff, and you get almost no bleed through on Rhodia paper. Really good quality, and these are cheap as well. In the UK I get these from Cult Pens. They're about £1.60 a go. 80 sheets of really high grade paper in a tiny compact format. Really no hassle to take with you. Bigger notebooks, because they're bigger and can fill your pockets, well, I just tended to stop using them, but because these are so tiny, just slip it in your pocket. You don't know it's there really. Excellent choice, I think. Anyone else use these? Be good to hear what you guys use. One of the things I love when I post videos is that I learn tons of stuff from people that leave comments and everything. So yeah, please keep that up, and thanks again for having a look, and maybe catch you in the next video. Thank you. Arigato.